Operational information on Russian invasion October 24. 243rd, 243, day of the heroic resistance of the Ukrainian people to a Russian military large-scale invasion, continues. The enemy is trying to hold the temporarily captured territories, improve the tactical position, concentrates efforts on restraining the actions of the defense forces in certain directions, and at the same time conducts offensive actions in the Bakhmut and Avdiivka directions. According to available information, the Russian Federation continues the training of a part of the mobilized persons at the combined military training grounds and in the training units of specialists of certain specialties. Over the past 24 hours, the defense forces of Ukraine have repelled attacks by the occupiers in the areas of Zemlianka and Chuhunivka settlements of Kharkiv oblast, as well as Soledar, Bakhmut, Andriivka, Klishchiivka, Novomykhailivka, Maryinka, Nevelske, Pervomaiske and Avdiivka of Donetsk oblast. The enemy is shelling the positions of our troops along the contact line and conducting aerial reconnaissance. Over the past day, the Russian occupiers have launched missile and airstrikes on the infrastructure and homes of the civilian population, violating the norms of international humanitarian law, the laws and customs of war. In general, during the previous day, the occupiers launched 2 missile and 28 airstrikes, carried out 65 MLRS attacks. Objects of civil infrastructure in the settlements of Bakhmut, Zaporizhia, Mykolaiv and Novotavrichesk of the Zaporizhia Oblast were hit by enemy attacks. The situation in the Volyn and Policia directions has not changed significantly. During October of this year, measures to check mobilization resources are ongoing on the territory of the Republic of Belarus. Special groups have been created at local executive authorities to check and clarify information on potential conscripts. The type of activity of men of conscription age, military accounting specialties, and marital status is being clarified. There is still a threat of launching missile and airstrikes against the critical infrastructure of Ukraine from the territory of the Republic of Belarus, including the use of Iranian-made attack UAVs. The enemy shelled in other directions. In the Slobozansky direction, from tanks, mortars, barrel and jet artillery, in the areas of Kryhorivka, Krasna, Ohertsove, Staritsa, Petroivanivka, Fihalivka, Katny, Chervona Zoria and Chuhunivka settlements. In the Kupiansk and Lyman directions, from tanks and artillery of various calibers, in the areas of the settlements of Berestovka, Kharkivka, Zarikn, Kovalivka, Makiivka, Yampolivka, Kamianka and Bilohorivka. In the Bakhmut direction, from tanks, mortars, barrel and jet artillery, in the areas of the settlements of Bakhmut, Bilohorivka, Vasil, Zelenopilia, Klishchiivka, Kurdiamivka, New York, Ozarianivka, Opatny, Soledar, Spern and Yakovlivka. In the Avdiivka region, from tanks and artillery of various types, in the areas of Avdiivka, Opatny, Vodiane, Nevelske, Krasnohorivka, Kostiantynivka, Pervomaiske, Novomykhailivka, Maryinka, Prechestivka, Novopil, Novosilka and Zaliznik. On the Novopavlivsky and Zaporizhia directions, from barrel and rocket artillery in the areas of the settlements of Velika Novosilka, Vermivka, Volodar, Huliapol, Zaliznik, Malinivka, Mykolsk, Olhivsk, Pavlivka and Shevchenko. In the south But direction, the enemy fired in the areas of populated areas near the contact line. Among them are Shevchenkov, Ternovy Poti, Mern, Novorihorivka, Kvitniv, Kiselivka, Blahodativka, Novopoltavka, Bilohorka, Davydiv Brid and Trifonivka. The infrastructure of Nikopol and Ilyinka of Dnipropetrovsk region was directly affected by rocket and barrel artillery fire. According to updated information, the destruction of 3 BM-21 RAD multiple rocket launcher systems, as well as the evacuation of about 70 wounded enemy servicemen on October 22 of this year in the Mykolivka settlement of Zaporizhia Oblast, has been confirmed. In the city of Energodar, the Russian occupiers rotated personnel at the nuclear power plant. Further, the facts of physical and moral pressure on employees of the Zaporizhia NPP in order to force them to sign contracts with the Rosatom Corporation are recorded. In addition, the invaders forbade the employees of the power plant to leave the territory controlled by the Ukrainian authorities. Aviation of the Defense Forces during the past day made 11 strikes. It has been confirmed that 11 areas of concentration of weapons and military equipment of the enemy have been destroyed. Air defense units shot down 12 Shahed 136 UAVs. Over the past day, Ukrainian missile forces and artillery hit 4 control points, 5 areas of concentration of manpower, weapons, and military equipment, for ammunition depots, an anti-aircraft missile complex, an area of artillery firing positions, and other important enemy objects. We believe in the armed forces. Together, we will win. Glory to Ukraine!